Hey, what's going on everybody? This is Micah just checking in and doing a video on my power upper body day. And so I'm starting off with the bench press, good old bench press, 225 5x5. This is such a nice lift to start off with this, and just to try and get that 5x5 in. Then I actually move on to incline press, 185, 3 sets, 6 to 8. And just really trying to incorporate this exercise a little bit more into my workout so I can build up that upper chest. I am using the hammer strength incline press as well to put a lot more emphasis or a lot more push into the upper part of that pec. But this is a nice movement, nice and easy going, felt really good. And then I move over to overhead press and just barbell style, and I kinked my neck last week while working traps, and so I had to keep it nice and easy going today just to help out with not killing off that injury. So I'm still doing 35s. I believe I actually went up to 40s, but just keeping it nice and easy just to get the reps of 5x5 to clean it out. And then I actually move over to bent over rows, and I start off with 185, get a good warm up, get as much blood flow and warmth into that back muscle. Such a large muscle group, so you want to try and warm up. I actually feel like the older I get, I need to warm up those muscle groups a little bit more as I get into it. So typically I'm doing 2 to 3 sets of warm-ups before I get into my working sets, but I'm doing 225, doing 5x5, and then I actually bump up the weight again to 245 and get another 5 reps in. And such a great movement to put a lot of blood flow into that area so you can build up that thickness. And I had to use some straps. My grip strength is not where it should be when it comes down to lifting, but I'm working on it. I want to use straps as a last resort. And then I move over to good old flat bench dumbbells, and I actually went up to the 90s, doing 6 to 8 reps, 3 sets, and getting a nice stretch at the bottom and then a nice squeeze at the top, just to put a lot of emphasis on that upper movement. Really just trying to watch my rep cadence as well. And then I move over to single arm dumbbell rows. One of my favorite exercises now. This is something that I actually newly incorporated since my incorporating my building phase, and this is a nice exercise just because you don't have to go rest between movements. You can actually just go round robin. So I do 3 sets, 10 to 12, but I pretty much just go straight into it, just because I feel like I've rested enough time between doing the other arm. Just go back into the alternate arm to finish out that exercise. So really helps out with that thickness of the back and isolating that particular muscle group on each side. So such a good pump in there. And then I actually move over to overhead presses, single arm, using 40 pounds. I was using 50 last week, but since I tweaked my neck, I really wanted to keep it nice and easy going. 10 to 12 reps, 3 sets. This is another newly incorporated exercise that I just feel like I really get a good pump. Plus, I'm actually able to feel it a lot in my shoulders. I really want to put a lot of emphasis on building up my shoulders, my chest within this building phase. Along with my legs, I want to keep my legs growing. But these particular movements I feel like are going to be necessary with building. And then moving over to pull-ups, this is my go-to exercise, just to help out with the width of the back. Typically I just do regular pull-ups, but I felt like the sense of urgency to do some fantastic windshield wipers before actually going into regular pull-ups. But you shouldn't just be doing these movements quick. You should be able to do them nice and slow, nice squeeze at the top, so that you can feel it and get a good stretch at the bottom. And I actually did it shirtless so that I can actually do some back poses, back double bi, back lat spread just to see if there's any type of development that I can see. But if there's any questions, any things that you folks have questions about, suggestions, please leave them in the comments below and I'll address them on my next video. Thanks for checking in and have a good one. Bye-bye.